So we're going to see how the plant day looks. So we all know that plants make their own food. They don't need too much food from us. They just need fresh air, they need water, and they need sunshine, and they will make their food. So let's see what they do in the morning. So most of their plants, the plant day wakes up at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. So at 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. is when plants are the happiest. That's the time they are taking, they love that early morning sunshine. Most of the plants really love that early morning sunshine. And that is when the stomata, which is below the leaf of the plant, opens up, takes in the fresh oxygen. So the oxygen cycle changes. The night they are giving out carbon dioxide and taking in oxygen. Around 6:30, when at dawn the cycle changes, so they start taking in carbon dioxide and giving out oxygen. So that is why the dawn is so beautiful again. And then obviously, if that is a good time where they're also going to be taking the water in, and they start. So this is the time when their kitchen is open. They've just opened their kitchen. 9:30 to 12 noon. 9:30 to 12 noon, most of the food is already made. Breakfast and lunch is made. Plant is very happy. Now it started moving it all over the rest of the plant by then. So after the food starts getting made, that's when all the babies, who are the babies? The babies are the flowers and the fruits. They are all opening up around 8 o'clock. As the sun rises more high in the sky, the flowers are opening up, and when the flowers open up, you have all your bees, butterflies who are going to be coming to visit at that time. And because the fresh food is made by the plant, so then all that fresh nectar, you get all the insects which come in around this time. 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., again the plant is moving it to the stems and into the roots. That is when all the energy or the sugars that the plant has made is moving downwards. 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., again this is the time when the plant is going to be, this is a good time for again the water, and the plant is preparing for the evening. So the last bit of whatever photosynthesis is happening, and then after 6 p.m. it will change from, it will go back from carbon, go back to taking in oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. And 6 again, so after 6 p.m. is when you realize the roots start talking, the stem starts talking. And so it's the gossip time, evening time. If you actually notice outside in the garden, when you go for a walk also, you realize the smell of the atmosphere itself changes. One, of course, is the difference in the gases that is going on, and another is, of course, the plant starts giving out. How do the plants gossip? Through their roots, of course. To a large extent, their roots contain a lot of the older, say, the trees and all. They have these big root systems which have a fungus growing on them, which is called mycelium, and that goes, those mycelium networks works like our nervous system, so they talk to each other. Some of the plants start like a big trees and all, they start giving out the sap. So this is the time the sap, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. sap is coming out. And of course, the birds which are flying outside have all come back into ground. And after 6 p.m. is when all the nocturnal animals come out, when your earthworms want to get to work, when your regular worms, your rats, your even your caterpillars and all, they all like to come out at that time because the birds have gone back home. And the trees also, how do they talk to each other? They give out certain smells. So there are these pheromones that the trees or plants all generate. So along with the transpiration, they send out the smell saying, they'll talk to each other saying, there's this caterpillar who's coming to me. And then obviously some wasp somewhere hears it, or some beetle somewhere hears it, comes back. The ants come back and say, okay, let me come in. For them, it is food, no? So they are coming back into the plant to save the plant if they are their friend or the enemy. Both of them are coming around that time. So based on this, let's see how are we going to be fertilizing. So let's follow the plant's rhythm. What do we do when? When do we water the plants? Most of us water, best time to water the plant would be 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Otherwise, if you're living in a building or something, this 3 o'clock, 2:33 till about 4:35 is the time when our, if you're living in an apartment building, the STP water or the gardener will come and water. So again, it's a good time, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's the time when the soil gets nicely wet. Best is in the morning, but if it's in the evening, it has time. The soil takes up enough. The leaves are cleaned up and everything is getting ready for the next morning. So either one of the best times to water the plant would be 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. or else it would be 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. So according to this, when do we remove the flowers and fruits? You take it before 7 a.m. or you take it after 10:30. Reason why I said that was because if you're taking out palak sometime in the middle, that is the time the photosynthesis is happening. So you may not get all the nutrients that you want. Even as a person who's consuming the plant, the plant is still in the process of making. There are certain chemical changes happening within the plant at that time. If you are taking it out between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. So as a person, you are not getting the best out of the plant. If you are plucking, say, if you are plucking a herb or you're plucking a leaf of a plant or you're plucking the fruit of the plant, at that time, you're not getting the best. If you take it out after 10:30, the nectar has literally reached the fruit or has reached the flower. So that is the time. Along with the birds and the bees, we can also remove the thing, or else you can remove it before 7 p.m. Again, another time when it has already, the nutrients have been made, processed, gone all over the plants, everything is over, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. before the plant goes to sleep. If you are in the fields also, when our agriculturists also are there, that is the time when normally the people will pluck their thing. They'll either pluck it before 7 o'clock or they will pluck it best time 4 o'clock when all the workers are going back home. That is when they will pluck and they will cut up everything and pack it up. So again, like I said, once the photosynthesis happens in the morning, if you want to transplant a plant, if you want to graft the plant, if you want to do pruning, that is cutting off some leaves and shaping it up and all that, very good time to do it is in the afternoon between 2:30 and 5 p.m. Same thing, so that it goes with the cycle. This is the time when it's a comparatively stable time for the plant, so that when the plant is, in any way going to be disturbed in any way, this is a good time for them. They are okay with getting disturbed and catching. The chances are higher. Even if you do it at any other time, it will catch. But when you do the transplanting or the grafting in the afternoon time, it's a good time for the plant. Basically, the plant is not doing too many things at that time for them to enjoy this part. So obviously, again, when you're adding pesticides and fertilizers, if you do it at 4 p.m. to 6:30 p.m., when you're doing at that time, it's a very good time to add a particular fertilizer. And why did I say that? Because again, like I said, the sap, the plants also are talking to each other at that time. So when you fertilize or you add a pesticide, it adds to that smell, the plant smell, not the flower smell, but the plant smell. So when the plant is talking to the insects outside, when the plant is talking to the nocturnal animals, the pesticide, if you add a fertilizer or pesticide at that time, it gets absorbed, distributed very well. So that's a very good time to add.